So I wanted to compare the Ford 460 oil pans for the jet boats. So this is a Milodon. This is a first gen Milodon. And the reason it's a first gen is because this trap door area has been redesigned over the years. And so they actually, in the new designs, extend this all the way over to the edge of the pan. And the issue with this pan, and maybe it's just my boat, I guess it depends on the boat application, but I was losing oil pressure, not completely, but it was starting to go down at higher RPM. And the reason I read online and after doing some research is because the oil is not staying near the pickup long enough. It's draining back through here. And so what you can do is weld like a block right here. Not the exact same height, but there's some instructions online on where to weld the block at to keep the oil back here where the pickup goes. So the pickup sits back here, and that's what keeps the oil at. But under hard acceleration, the oil is just not staying in the back. And so I decided to switch pans. This pan does have a windage tray that goes right like that. So you can see the windage tray. Kind of sits like that. Some holes it snaps into, and on this particular pan, I added a oil temp sensor plug. And then there's a little drain on the back here. This is for draining the oil out of the boat. But otherwise, it's been a good pan. It just doesn't work for my application at higher RPM. And so I decided to switch to this Armando oil pan, and he makes these custom made. So I had him add an oil tip sensor bug. So you can see the bung right here, and just screw in the oil temp sensor. So on a boat, oil temp is more important than water temp because the water flows so fast through the engine. Never really heats up, but the oil does. And so you can see on this windage tray design, there's actually dual trap doors on this one, so you can see there's the frame for the trap door. I'm not going to actually remove the windage tray, but there's another trap door here. And by trap door, I mean there's literally a trap door. And on the Milodon, there's just the single trap door design. So in here, you can see the trap doors, but they only have one in the back. This one has one in the front. There's actually two right here. And then there's two right here in the back, up under there. And then you can see the oil is a lot more contained in the rear, the way the pickup's designed. So this is the pickup. And so the pickup sits a lot tighter in there to keep the oil in the back where it's supposed to be under hard acceleration. And so yeah, I switched to this pan, and I'm hoping it solves my issue at higher RPMs to keep the oil in the backs. But overall, I mean, they're both the same size. They're both for a jet boat application. You could use them in a car or a truck. These are basically 8 to 10 quart pans. And this is the rear dipstick it comes with. It's also provisioned for the front dipstick, so I can use either one, but that would be the rear. And then on this one, it does come with a drain plug. It is a magnetic drain plug in there, but I don't have a valve on it yet. I'm thinking I'll probably just use a vacuum to pump it out instead. It's not that big of a deal to pump it out with a vacuum, so I probably won't put a valve on it. We'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you the comparisons between the Armando pan and the Milodon big block Ford pans. Thank you.